Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Imps Ting podcast show with me, Cornell B, live and direct with a match reaction, match review of Lincoln City versus Peterborough, where you have just witnessed us. Lincoln City have just lost 2-0 to Peterborough United. Thank you to the 449 subscribers who have subscribed to my YouTube channel. Absolutely means the world to me. Thank you very much. Keep on smashing a like. Keep on leaving comments, keep on pressing the subscribe button, and also keep on watching the content as well. Thank you very much for doing that and things like that. Love to get up to 450. It would be very, very appreciated. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Today, us Lincoln City lost 2-0 today. We lost to Peterborough, who were the better side in the second half. The first half, we were fantastic in the first half. We hit the post. We had so many chances in the game, and we didn't take them. And I understand that we haven't got a centre forward. We ain't got a forward to actually hold onto the ball and try and put the ball in the net. But the chances we created in that first half, we were the better side in the first half. And we created the chances, and we didn't take them. And when I saw that lineup and I saw it said Hackett, Mandroyu, and Adelican, I said, brilliant. I wasn't expecting Shanipo to start in the start of the game. I think for me, and this is the downfall of Mark Kennedy, and I'm going to say it. Mark Kennedy should have made them changes at half time. He should have put on Jaden Brown because Sean Rowan looked absolutely tired. He looked tired, fam. He looked tired. Tired in that first half, from that first half. He looked legit. He looked like he was broke. He didn't feel like he didn't have no interest in the game. I don't know. But he looked tired. And I think the change should have been made a lot more sooner at half time. Jaden Brown could have come on in the first at half time and let him run down the wing. Because Mandroyu can make things happen. But today, he was poor today. The hype was around it. And I feel sorry for the fans. And then, second half, we were just poor. We was just poor today. Our defending was poor. The midfield was poor. From top to bottom was poor today. And the travelling fans that paid their money to go to Peterborough today to go and see that crap football need to demand for their money back. Because this was the worst performance. Not the biggest worst performance. Yeah, there were a few glimpses and stuff like that. First half was much better than the second. The second was poor. Absolutely poor. And the chances we had in that first half, it should have been taken. And we didn't take our chances. And that's why Peterborough are the team that they are today. When you got Clark Harris in your team, you got Joe Randall in your team, who obviously the first goal that was scored, I mean, fair play to them. And they capitalised on that. They capitalised on our mistakes. They saw they fed out our weakness in the second half. There was no togetherness. There was no fight. There was no determination. Listen, if you want to play for Lincoln City Football Club, you need to give your all. You see this badge? Playing for Lincoln City is a joy. For the amount of players that have played for this team. When they played for this club, they gave everything to this club. And they gave everything to the shirt and the fans. Today, in that second half, was nowhere good enough today. It was poor today. And right now, every single player needs to look at themselves in the mirror and say where they went wrong. Where they could put it right. The first goal that we conceded, was no-brainer. No-brainer for Jensen to save. No chance of it. Second goal could have been avoided. Defending could have been better. The back line was just poor today. Rowan was tired. Couldn't provide the service towards Mandroyu. Mandroyu for the first mistake. What has gone wrong with Mandroyu? I know he's come back from injury, and that's understandable. But if you're in a difficult situation, clear the ball. And then when you concede the goal, make the mistake, you put your hands up in your hand, on your face and say, well, I should have done that. That could have been avoided. But today, the second half was just poor today. It was poor. Nowhere good enough. You want to play for Lincoln City. You want to play for the shirt. You want to play for the fans. And you want to show something. Not a lazy Ross Clark performance. That was just poor today. That was a lazy Ross performance. That was a Ross performance. Nowhere good enough today. And I feel sorry for all those Imps fans who went to the game today and came out in numbers. Right now they have to go home, come back to Lincoln and drown their sorrows over that loss. Now Peterborough will be rubbing it in our face on that performance today. That's the reason why they are where they are. And that's the reason why they're in the top 5 this season. And we are where we are. Because we ain't got no centre forward. And I know the injuries towards Tyler Walker and Vale and House sucks. It sucks for me because we ain't got no centre forward. But right now, I mean, obviously, Shadipo, you can't give hells on Shadipo because Shadipo just came yesterday. So it's going to take Shadipo some time for him to get into the vibe, get his vibe back and get his fitness back on track because he can deliver and make things happen. And he came on and had a few minutes, which I'm very, very happy for Shadipo. But today was not good enough today. It was just a poor performance, a poor second half. Defending was poor. There was nothing in the game. We had a fantastic first half and I wanted Lincoln to take that opportunity, take that positive momentum going into the second half. And what happened? We concede. Right now, that is their 3rd consecutive win over us. Right now, we can't be able to go and beat them on their turf. And I wanted us to go and show them and shock them today. But today, it was just poor. I'm not even going through every single player because it's not fair on them. But the performance has to be better on Tuesday. I know it's Wolves, and we're playing Wolves on Tuesday in the Papa John's Trophy. That don't mean nothing. So I can see fans probably boycotting that on Tuesday. Next Saturday, when we play against Burton Albion, despite there's a bit of rumours going about Peter Crouch coming back, coming out retirement and playing for Burton, we can't play like that against Burton at home. And we're unbeaten at home. Because if we play lazy football like that, lazy defending, lazy in the midfield, if we play lazy play like that against Burton next Saturday, we are going to get beat. And we can't afford to play that stupid performance. It was just crap today. And the players right now need to wake up and put in a better performance and put in a better shift in and put in 100% into their game. If you don't want to play for Lincoln, don't play for Lincoln. Don't play for this club if you can't put your performance, your best outfoot performance. We don't need this negativity. We don't need it. It was just not good enough today. It was just poor. Poor. I don't care if I say it 10, 15, 20 times. It was poor today. Nowhere good enough today. Second half, poor. First half, decent. When we conceded the goal, I said, you know what? I could see us getting an equalising goal. I believed. And when that second goal went in, when Joe Randall scored that second goal, I said, game over. The game was done. Nowhere good enough at all. Giving the ball away. Not closing Clark Harris down. Today was just not good enough today. And I can't believe I'm losing my head. I'm losing my nut with this team right now. We don't need this. The chances was created and we didn't take them. And that's the reason why Peterborough are doing what they're doing. And when you got players like Clark Harris, you can, although he didn't score today, but the performance was not good enough. It was just poor today. everything about it. There was no fight. There was no determination. There was no, look, we're 2 goals down. Why don't we go and get a goal? It was game over anyway, but even when we was 1-0 down, like, the players sound like they didn't feel like they're unbothered, that they were not bothered. If you're not bothered, don't play for Lincoln. Put in a better performance. I want to see a better performance on Tuesday in the Papa John's Trophy against Wolves. And next Saturday, I want to see a better performance against Burton Albion. Not this rassness that we saw today. Not this rass performance. It was rass poor. Nowhere good enough today. None. I want to see a response on Tuesday against Wolves under-21s. And I want to see a response on next Saturday at home. Because if we play the same way like we played today, that undefeated streak at home is going to get broken. And I cannot afford to see Lincoln City do that again. The way we played today was poor. It wasn't good enough. There needs to be a response on Tuesday. There needs to be a response on Tuesday. And there needs to be a response on Saturday against Burton Albion. We cannot afford to play like that. I felt sorry for all them Imps fans today. Every single one of them that came in numbers today, I feel sorry for them. None of the players today didn't perform well today. None. Nowhere good enough today. And needs to change. And I know we're struggling with a centre forward, but make an effort. Create the chance and take the chances. I know there's no Tyler Walker. I know there's no Ben House. I know there's no Jack Vale who's out for an extended period. We know that. We know that we need a striker in January. We know that. We know that. But take your opportunity. Take your chances. Where's the fight? Where's the determination? Where's the fighting spirit? I saw none of that today. None. Today's performance was not good enough today. And I'll be very interested to see what Mark Kennedy thinks about that today. Every single Imps fan is livid right now. I'm livid right now. It just wasn't good enough today. And there needs to be a response on Tuesday and Saturday. I'm not happy right now. Smash a like on my YouTube video, man. Thank you for watching the Imps Ting podcast show, man. Up the mighty Imps, man.